It looks something like this.
Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel. I've been wanting to do a tour of McKinley's nursery here in Ohio forever. It was just a completely blank slate when we moved in, and Matt and I gave it a lot of personality for our now 2-year-old, and I'm just excited to share it with you because I think it turned out really cute. And we did it on a budget too. One of the first things that I knew that I wanted to change about this room was this wall, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do wallpaper or a mural or what I wanted, but we went with decals, with these polka dot decals, and I think it turned out so cute. It is an issue with her because she stands up and she picks them off. We just moved the crib closer to the wall for this video, to be totally honest, like full disclosure. We have to move it away because she does stand there and she picks them apart. But the cool thing about these is that they peel right on and right off. They're totally removable and they don't damage your wall. So if you've got a rental like we do, this is a great option because you don't have to worry about long-term damage. Since Ken was born, we've been through multiple monitors, and it's kind of maybe a personal preference thing, but we've never really found one that we really liked or we felt like was easy to use and worked all the time. But we got the Miku since we moved in here, and honestly, it's been my favorite hands down monitor. It's so easy to use and it monitors her breathing, and I love it. So if you're in the market for a monitor, check this one out. It is pricey, but honestly, with as many as we've been through, it would have saved us so much money on the front end if we would have just gone with this to begin with. When we moved in here, the walls were this like tanny pink color, like I call them Barbie doll flesh. That's what the walls look like, and they're so ugly. So we immediately refreshed everything with white. I want to say this is Polar Bear. Yeah. From Bear, Polar Bear, all over all the walls, and then on the trim work, I think we did ultra bright white, also from Bear. Just a standard trim, yeah. So the thing that I wanted to incorporate in her room was books, because I love books, obviously. I mean, if you follow me, you know that I have a book club on Facebook and stuff, and if you're not in it, you should come join us. But I've loved books since I started being able to hold one in my hands. And my mom, she did this really awesome thing. She saved all of my books from my childhood, and when we came here to Ohio, she brought them all over, and Kenny just lost her mind. So it inspired me to do a book nook in her room, and I got on Pinterest, and honestly, I got my inspiration for this from Pinterest. I cannot take credit for it. And we just grabbed a couple of these shelves here from World Market. Matt mounted them on the wall. I added some World Market little pom-poms, and then I just layered my books. And then I found a little chain, I don't know what you call this, just a metal rack, I guess, from Amazon that I included, and then added a little print of one of her stuffed animals that Gund sent us. I thought that was so cute. Now this rocking chair was actually my rocking chair from when I was little, but it was dark brown, so my dad just repainted it for us, and I think it turned out so cute. I threw a little faux fur rug under there from Home Goods, and a basket, a little fabric basket also from Home Goods with her throw blankets. And then Matt mounted this light, and this light is actually also from World Market. I'm just realizing that basically her whole room, for the most part, is Amazon and World Market. So there you have it. And then the letterboard I also got from Home Goods. Oh, Home Goods too. But I live my life at Home Goods, so makes sense. Another thing that really struck me as just horribly ugly in this unit when we rented it, we have a townhouse, is the ceiling fans. They were the dark brown blades with that like basket weave center, like so 1982. And when I had one when I was really little, when I'd lay up and look in the morning up at it, it reminded me of looking at a scary face. So that was like the first thing that I did, was I was like, Matt, those are coming down. So I went and I bought some white fan blades from Home Depot, and a pack of them I want to say was like 10 bucks. I mean, at the most maybe 20. This was a while ago. And I feel like it just lightened up the space so much, and it wasn't this ugly hunk of brown wood in the middle of the room. I found this hanging bead fixture. It's not a light. Everybody thinks when they come in here that it's a chandelier, but it's not. It's just decorative. I found that at Home Goods. We just hung it there over the rocker glider, and I just felt like it was just a really fun, unique thing to look at when you walk into the room. These right here are the Amazon blackout curtains. I get so many DMs about Amazon blackout curtains because I've talked about them. I want to say my Amazon favorites video, I've definitely talked about them a million times in my stories. And we discovered them with our nursery back in LA because her room, we could not get it light. It was the hardest thing. We were layering and layering and layering between shades, and Matt put the blackout panels on the actual windows. And then we got these from Amazon, and it was a game changer. So all I did was I ordered them in white and I ordered them in pink to double up, and this room in the middle of nap time is as dark as it is night. It really, they're the most amazing curtains. We went with the 84-inch length on these, so they're skimming, they're above the carpet, which I hate. I love a shade or a drape to actually either meet the rug, the carpet, or the floor, or a pool. Pooling is my favorite, but we had to do that because of the floor vents in order to prevent them from like just blowing up. And yeah, so anyways, that's why they're shorter if you were wondering. When we decided to rent this place, one of the very first things I did was I sent an email to Monty Design to see if they would send us another glider, because if you remember, we have the gray glider in Kenny's room in LA, which is now in Nashville. This is the most comfortable rocker glider ever. And let me tell you, if you're going to invest in something in a nursery, invest in a rocker glider if you're pregnant, because you are going to spend many, many, many hours rocking your baby to sleep, nursing your baby. This is so important, and this one is a luxury. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I went ahead and I picked up a little table here because you just need something as your baby gets older to set books on and bottles and whatever. And I got this one at Home Goods, and it was white, but it was like a yellowish white. So I just spray painted it myself, like a matte pink. It's got a matte finish, and I think it turned out really cute. Got a lamp here. I think that was from Home Goods, pretty sure. And then Matt always puts our lamps on dimmers, and y'all, game changer. When you're rocking a baby to sleep, you can slowly move the light down, and it's so nice. And then we also put our sound machine here. And then we usually put our essential oils on this table too, but it's in the bathroom for whatever reason. The thing that Matt and I debated about when we decided we were going to rent this place is whether or not to get a changing table, because she was almost 2 years old. It's like, how much longer is she gonna need a changing table? We're gonna be potty training her soon. And I was just like a stickler on it. I wanted a changing table. So I found this one on Facebook Marketplace. We distressed it quite a bit to get that like more aged look. This thing is awesome. It's really heavy, and it's real glass, and it's just amazing quality. And I want to say we bought it on Marketplace for like 75 bucks or 100 bucks. And honestly, if you guys are decorating a nursery, look at Facebook Marketplace first for things like a changing table, side tables, even a crib. I know that you probably want to buy new things for your baby, but they get beat up and they don't use them for that long. So consider that if you're on a budget. But we love this thing. It's been awesome. And we just got our little changing table here, matte thing from Target. And then the mirror is from World Market. Another thing that was really important to us, I should say more so Matt, was a heated wipe warmer. He was so convinced that we needed a wipe warmer because he hates the idea of putting a cold wipe on her little tush. I get it. And then he found this heater, I want to say from Amazon, and it's really great because it helps us to monitor the heat in her room, which the Miku actually tells us what the temperature and the humidity level is at all times in her room, which is amazing. But it's really quiet. You don't sit here and think, oh, the heater's kicking on again. You don't, it's super quiet. Matt just informed me that this is actually made for a nursery. It's called the Vornado Baby. I had no idea. So that's pretty cool that they made it specifically for babies. And then our diaper pail is from Skip Hop. It's really nice. It's got the wipe holder in it. We were using it, but we decided to switch back to the wipe warmer. So on Insta Stories, I actually showed you guys how I DIY'd this. I found this at a flea market. I want to say we paid $3 for it. It was dark brown. My dad painted it white, and I just turned it into a unicorn. I went to Party City and found a unicorn horn and nailed it down, and then I made hair and a tail out of yarn, and she loves it. She plays with it all the time, and I was pretty proud of myself that I DIY'd her rocking horse. But it's just a fun little addition to her pink wall, and it kind of just ties everything in. And I don't know, I feel like this nursery is a little more whimsical than our nursery was in LA. Her nursery in LA was very beautiful and, not formal isn't the right word, it was just beautiful. Classy, it was classy. And her nursery in Tennessee, I cannot wait to share with you guys because I'm obsessed. It is so cute, and it's classy and is beautiful, but it has a little vintagey feel to it. Y'all are gonna just die. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I've really loved decorating this space, and I've loved putting the townhouse together. There's still some projects around here that we could finish, but we're getting ready to pack up now, actually tomorrow, and go to Tennessee and start life in Nashville for a while until we're back up here for Matt's next project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want to see from me next on my YouTube channel, and don't forget to visit me on my blog, angelalanter.com. Au revoir.